I am going to try to form complete thoughts and sentences because my brain cells are just not functioning today. The luteal phase is definitely lutealing. It's so interesting though, because one thought comes and then it just flies away. But the strong sentiment for day 18 is love. And it's that I'm not sure if some of you have been experiencing glimpses of self-love in the past few days. It's just these small aha moments. They might be small, but they're very profound, because those moments when you realize that exhale, that expansion, that oneness with everything, is a moment when you are advocating for yourself. Interesting. It's a moment when you're, what is happening? It's a moment when you're saying no to something, like establishing boundaries. I'm not sure how it's coming up for you. It might be something at work, a dynamic that you're finally putting your foot down and not engaging with a friend, a family member, a co-worker. It's just, and there's nothing big that you really needed to take. It's just this energetic shift in your presence where you just said, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm not participating in this anymore. I'm not people pleasing. Sometimes you want to walk away from a conversation 5 minutes ago, and instead you're still there smiling and nodding your head. And for people who really, really know you, they know that you've already zoned out somewhere else, but you're still in that space. So even little moments like that where you just, where you just use your voice. So I think today is about finding your voice and starting to discover the voice, or start inhabiting or practicing the voice of the version of you inhabiting this new reality. So right now you're kind of fumbling around. It's like you're figuring out the manual to your new self, and you're still recognizing the familiar patterns, but starting to inhabit like a new way of being. And how it's showing up is this recognition. It's this familiar sensation that you actually haven't really done before, but now it's so familiar to you that thought that you're like, hey, wait, I'm not putting up with this anymore. And you haven't really done that before, but even that thought feels familiar. And it feels familiar because that's the confirmation that you're inhabiting your new self, this new way of being, everything. And it's expressing itself. Reality is expressing itself in these small glimpses. And that's why another thing that I wrote is mindfulness, because especially in this season, in this, phase in your life, there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of trying to figure out the future, that you fail to appreciate how far you've come. And there's this invitation to be mindful, to pause, to be able not just to, we've been talking about presence and slowing down. And yesterday we mentioned, taking your time and accepting everything for what it is. It is what it is. Accept it and move. But today, the pause is more of this invitation to look in the mirror, the divine mirror, life's mirror, which is everywhere, which is everything, and appreciate reality changing, shifting, right in front of you. It's shifting. The way people talk to you, or the way, yes, there's some who are the triggers where you're now they're eliciting the response of you putting your foot down. But there's also interactions with strangers, or even people that you just cross in the grocery, walk by on the street, and there's like this different reflection of you. And it's very subtle, but I hope throughout the day you take it all in, like savor those subtle shifts, because that will be the word that was coming up is that will be your source of strength. It's going to be a tricky few weeks because, like I said in the previous video, the 30 days is just the warm up. The 30 days is just the warm up. And then the succeeding days after that is the practice. Integration. What it looks like when you start opening your space up again to triggers, stimulus. What's the plural of stimulus? Stimuli? Time. We'll keep today short. Says the person who always reaches 20 minutes. It's a reminder of self-love. It's a today's invitation of mindfulness, of pause and presence is the opportunity that life is presenting to you. And it is very subtle. But it's showing you, it's confirming that you are recognizing love. You are existing as love and existing for love. Day 18 is a tricky day because there's so many things that are coming up. There's grief. There's this somber, gloomy energy, gloomy vibe. Where the unfamiliarity of things. When we say newness, we always kind of attach it to fresh, like exciting, novelty, something out of the box, something different. But newness could also present itself as those subtle shifts, those very, very subtle shifts, those small moments that happen in your life that sometimes just kind of flies over your head. You don't even notice it. And I think the reasoning that's coming up is it's like a reassurance. Okay, that's what's coming up. Like, life wants to remind us about being mindful, about pausing, about appreciating how far we've come, about this beautiful present moment. Life is inviting us to be there as a form of reassurance that we're on the, for the lack of phrasing, we're on the right path. Like, not even on the right path, that we're inhabiting it. We're in that reality anymore. And we just gotta keep showing up and keep going. Checking the time, 11 minutes. I'm gonna post this as is. I mean, like 11:44 when I saw. I'm really trying to form complete sentences, but the luteal is really lutealing, and actually, this is very new to me. Pun intended. Because my brain is just not functioning. But I hope that whoever reaches this point, or whoever, watches this video, and I hope even that small message of just to open your heart and open your eyes to life reassuring you right now in those small moments, in those subtle, serendipities and synchronicities and angel numbers and random kindness from strangers. This space hopefully also reminds you, like, the moment in this space, even if this video, because I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but I do hope the message is still coming through. But even this space, even you kind of clicking, oh yay, day 18, guys, here, the space is open. Even that, I hope, reassures you of that everything's gonna be okay, and everything is okay. I wrote down, I was open to heartache, and I wasn't before. Oh my gosh. If you knew who I was, but I do see how every part of it led me to this point. And it wasn't only recently, it wasn't up until recently that I really made the decision to open my eyes and heart and just really be present with heartache. So now I'm at this point where I'm yet again, in a journey of letting go and trusting the unknown. But now there is a specific curiosity and intention to really witness, my expression of love for existing, for myself. How does it truly feel? I feel a little shy saying that because I feel silly. Like, wow, what? You don't know what it feels like to love yourself? I'm looking at the time. I am, though, proud to say that today, because of me also really being mindful and present and just appreciating the moments and the ahas, the little signs that's shown to me, I was like, oh, wow. Is this an expression of self-love that right now, when I said no to something, when I established a boundary, when I put my foot down, when I gave myself grace about, ordering out instead of cooking in, all those things, it just kind of really is starting to fall into place because the container for me is very clear. And I also know that this container, this space, me showing up here, has been truly helping me make my vessel, make this cute little human being realize love. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna conclude it there. I tried to make it short, but it's still 16 minutes, guys. I hope, though, that my rambling today has kept you company. I really try to form complete sentences, but maybe let me just kind of pull all those, and maybe it doesn't need to be words, but just my energy and presence and intentions in really creating a loving, safe, healing, and transformative space for us here. I hope you guys feel that, and we'll see each other tomorrow for day 19.